Hello everyone! Look at that 9 car. Yeah, you know it's going to be a fun race when the grid is like that. Welcome to our Learning iRacing series here on YouTube. I just purchased iRacing and a whole big wheel and pedal setup and all that stuff maybe about a week ago. This is my first actual fully clean online race. I'm sorry I was not live streaming at the time. So I couldn't get the actual telemetry data and real view here. I'm still pretty nervous, so I should have blown past that 9, but I didn't. I check up, just wanted to roll behind him for a little while and just kind of let all the carnage unfold. Ultimately, that probably played out as a pretty good decision here. But just trying to learn these street stocks and just get ourselves going here.
Don't you wreck me, Ricky Bobby.
Make a little bit of an overly dramatic pass there on the inside. Got past that 5 car, feeling pretty good. Watch the 16 here just slide to the inside for absolutely no reason to put himself in the fence. Good times, guys, good times. So I'm pretty content with running in the back here. I'm also pretty content with letting that 9 go. He was catching me a little bit. And just didn't want to be racing with anybody. I was a little bit nervous, and then a couple laps go past here. We're going to skip ahead here. I'll show you this wreck later. This will be kind of a bonus clip at the end. Nancy Bishop, who is a guy, a man's voice, kicks off a big chain reaction wreck there in front of me. I have to do some Days of Thunder stuff to get around that, gain a few spots there. So we're running a P9. I'm like, wow, I'm running pretty well here. It's like a 22 car field. Another wreck up front. See a car upside down there on the infield grass. Gonna blow past this guy as well. I think we're up to P6 after this. We've had plenty of races before this, but this is our first fully clean one. I ran down that 9 car. That's the thing I'm most proud of in this race, is that guy was 2-3 seconds ahead of me, ran him down, set up a pass. You can kind of hear me feather off the throttle there a little bit, easy for me to say, to get around the 9 and claim the 6th spot. There's a lapped car up here as well we're trying to set up, and as you can see, we will do that very shortly. We're going to set him up for a pass coming into turn 1.
I do the third.
See some smoke up ahead too, but I don't think that's necessarily going to affect us. My main focus is kind of getting in this guy's draft and letting him know I'm going to stick it in the inside. Try to get around him. I ran a really tight line there through 1 and 2, but I didn't want to risk that guy thinking that I wasn't going to be there at the inside. So P6, 17th lap, and of course running up front, there's some issues. And there's a guy parked on the start-finish line. Good times. There goes P4. There goes P3 in the fence. Big wreck. And that's what gets us to P3. I'm going to show you the last few laps here of us holding on for dear life for P3. I think we finished about a second ahead of that 9 car. It's going to update the position once we cross the line here, but I think we finished about a second ahead of that 9 car to claim P3 in this one. Really thrilled with that. This is not easy. There might be one I might upload as my next video where I was running in 4th, or I think I was running in 5th, and then just kind of got a little bit overly aggressive. I could have finished 5th, could have been fine, was happy with it. And this guy just wasn't doing anything wrong, but this was not giving up the whole line. I was faster. I know I was faster, and just made a little bit of an unnecessary, overly aggressive move that worked, and then I basically ended up dumping myself. I think with like 5 laps to go while I was in 4th or 5th place. So just for everything to go right in a race, I think I've only had this for about a week. For everything to go right in a competitive online race, like y'all can see here, and again, I'm sorry I did not have the actual in-race stream here, but for everything to go right in a race the way this one did, I ended up with only 1x when I had to kind of stick in the grass a little bit to get past that guy who had wrecked at the start-finish line. It felt really good to finally put one together in a series that mattered. The street stocks kind of all goes towards your promotion and license and all that stuff. So yeah, it felt good, and just kind of ride with us here through 3 and 4 and beat some pretty good drivers to finish in P3 for this one. I think, where did we start? Like P14, P16? So real big game for us, real great run. Real thrilled with it. It's a good way to start out our Learning iRacing series here. Just want to show you kind of the lap times too. 36.8. That's pretty competitive with the leader's best lap. P3. Very happy. Let's start at P14. So here is that big multi-car wreck I had to drive through very early. I don't know what he's trying to do passing there. That's just a big frustration right there. Well, the 11, kind of see him. He gets into it there. Everything's good. And he gets sent to Narnia. For like a while. Show you some more angles of this one here. PBR car. The can got dinged up there on the old PBR car.
Underneath me.
I get it, man. Stuff happens real fast in this, and he had to make a real aggressive move to get around those two cars to come back on the inside. Basically dumped himself. He holds the brake right here. He's okay. He didn't. And you can now tell us what it looks like from inside of that blanket. So,
Get through that, Dennis?
hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to try to do some more live streaming of actual races here, so we'll have some better footage to use. But for now, my name is Mike Ashmore at Mesh198 on all social media channels, and this was Learning iRacing.